how is that? Hello, hello, whenever and wherever you are. We are over here in Japan and Taiwan, respectively. Yay, yay. Hang on, let me figure out, I want to get this window proper. Bear with us, everyone. This is just completely random. Hey, why don't we do this? Yes, let's do this. Very sudden, and, come on, behave. Why can't I grab it? Oh, I need this. And, yeah, we, just sorting through the various technical aspects. Technically, we are trying to figure out what is going on. Now, excuse our, slight lag here. You get me, real time in this big box over here. But, our friends over here are, streaming us as they're getting it through, on their channel. So there is a lag on that window there, but ignore that. It's fine. It's fine. It's all fine. And I'm gonna just make this huge so we get a good view of everything that's going on. Bigger, bigger. Get rid of that. Yeah, just a moment. We'll do this. Let's do this. Let's do this live. Let's do that live. Doing it live. Very, very live. Okay. So, as live can be. Oh, okay. That's all good. Right, I think... So here we go. That is the one over there. And I need one more little clickety-click over here. I'm putting my window over yours, so it's... There you go. That's in view. Right, that'll do us. Okay, so... Quick explanation. Hey, Matt Bluff, how you doing? Now we're live and I can actually say it in person. We're all sitting around in our various spots. These two lovely people here were playing some Portal. And I, very rudely, jumped in their chat and changed the conversation to all about D&D instead. as Chris and I want to do. Just jump in his gaming streams and completely change the subject. And, our friend Chris here. Hello, Chris. Nice to talking to you first for like live instead of through the chat box for the first time. Is a forever DM, much like myself, and said, "Oh, imagine if I had the chance to play." And I was like, "I do have to prep for Strahd later, but before that, I do have about 2 hours free, and I am experienced with and enjoy doing completely randomly rolled chaotic one-shots. So, let's give it a go." So here we are. Let's give it a go. So, do you two want to introduce yourselves for anyone over on my lot? Wow. We'll see. Okay, yeah, that's the thing, right? That's one thing I love about this style is just that you don't know what is coming at all. So I'm just shifting the emote wall so that people can launch emotes at us. Oh, apparently your audio's quite low. Or non-existent. Hang on. No, hang on. It's okay. I think... Oh, that's what I need that. Cancel. That's that. Thank you, McBluff, for the heads up. Audio output capture. Discord audio. Why were you not in this scene? Rude. And sorry for not realizing that.
It's fine.
I think we're good here.
That should be good. Can you say something for me?
Sure. Hello.
Yes.
Hey.
Okay. Sorry.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Comment ça va?
Ça va très bien.
Super.
Super, super. And yeah. Sorry.
Okay,
Sylvia,
now we're gonna play in French then.
well, my underduck is French accent for me.
Underdog.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, we are all good. Thank you, McBluff, for that heads up. That was great.
Cool.
So, this is Chris and Sylvie. Sorry,
Hi.
you missed their self-introduction. Jikashokai was off and away there. Yes. Oh, so you've got the wrong D&D overlay as well. So we're all good. We've got the wrong characters. Do not look at the D&D overlay, everyone. It is not.
Yeah.
It's not who we are. Don't judge us by that. So I am going to DM whatever on earth is about to happen, and these two are going to play a couple of characters. So, Chris.
Yeah. What level should we
Please.
do?
Let's go 5 because there's lots of fun toys by that point.
Yes.
So check
5.
level 5 on that there, and
Right.
just leave everything else completely
Oh,
blank.
it'll generate it, right?
Yep, just click create character. Don't worry about
Multi-class?
that. Don't worry
We
about
don't
that.
do a multi.
Yeah, none of that's all good. Oh, sorry, there's lag. You already stopped.
Do we need a character's name or?
No, you get
Just-
that. You get that too. The
Oh,
whole lot.
nice.
Are we allowing feats or just turn them off?
No, that's we've got enough to get on our place already.
Okay.
Creating.
Creating character.
What's it gonna be?
Clicking.
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Hoo hoo hoo. Ta-da-ta-ta.
Chris's first character in a long time as a DM. What does he
Right.
get?
Ebrig.
Ebrig.
A Githyanki Artificer Sorcerer. All right. Oh, it didn't
Okay.
even give me level 2 Sorcerer. I don't have anything. All right.
Githyanki's good. Githyanki's good because you kind of got astral planes, kind of like skipping in between the spots. There's different planes there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh
okay.
my god.
What did you get?
All right. Paris, Xyloscient.
Paris.
Yeah, Paris.
Paris. I'm
Perfect.
Paris.
Perfect.
And I'm an Eladrin. I'm sorry, I don't know what's an
It's a-
Eladrin.
Eladrin are the Feywild elves that change with the season.
And I'm a bard.
Oh, that's perfect for you. Actually.
Warm up
I'm
the
a
voice there.
bard. Awesome.
Great.
Alright. No
Alright.
problem. No problem, McBluff. Thank you for coming by.
I get
popping it out
spells.
as soon as they can. Okay, so yeah, just go onto your character builder there, and I think. Oh no, it does spells for. No, it's
Yeah,
only
it does the spells for me. Sweet. Now I
Oh
don't
yeah,
even have to think.
awesome. I was gonna say you have to pick your spells, but no. There you go.
Great.
That's fine.
Alright.
That's all good. Yeah,
Good bard.
you got
Great.
some
Okay.
decent stats there. You got some decent stats.
Not bad, actually. Dexterity 18.
Sylvie, how's your charisma for the
My
bard?
stats. I have 18 for strength.
Whoa, swole bard.
Yeah.
Well, because your bard could be any kind of performer, so you could be like a professional wrestler. Kind of.
Yeah, that's who I am exactly. A professional wrestler
Oh,
singing
yeah.
while I'm wrestling.
Yeah.
And I have a very low constitution, 8. Actually, your stats are really good. Mine are like 18, 13, 8, 18
Yeah,
for
but I'm an
intelligence.
artificer with way
10.
better dexterity than intelligence.
And
That's
my
good.
charisma is 11, so I mean, and wisdom,
Yeah, it's been better. It's been better.
it's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. We'll get it done. We'll get it done. Okay.
Yeah,
so
yeah, it's
first
okay.
things first. S'il vous plaît. S'il vous plaît. No, hang on. That's not gonna work. Sorry. Can't do dad jokes in French. Can you roll me a
Yes.
D10, please?
Yes.
So you said it's R. Hold on.
Yeah,
Forward slash R.
R.
1d10.
Yes, please.
4.
4. Ooh, good choice. Good choice. All right, so this is gonna be fun because I have I have a whole random one-shot thing set up, and there's a D10 for the setting, and then a D10 for the scenario.
Ah.
So you get to roll
Oh.
one each. So that is a randomly generated setting,
Cool.
which you will find out in just a moment.
Yes.
Okay, and Chris, could you give me one more D10, please, for the
Sure.
for this scenario?
Oops, wrong one. I'm just gonna use
No problem.
one D10.
Oh no, I think you did a space in there. Oh,
Was
works.
that?
You just need to do a
A 9.
space in the thing. A 9. Okay. 1, 2, 3. These aren't numbered annoyingly. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Right. Thank you.
Great.
So we have. Sorry. What was the race of your character, Sylvie?
Me?
Eladrin.
Eladrin.
Oh yes. Thank you. Thank you.
My name is Peri. I'll change it like that. Peri instead of Paris.
Yes.
Peri.
And
What?
Chris, what was your name again?
My name was Ebrig. Oops. Here. Ebrig.
Ibrig. Okay, thank you. And Eladrin. Piri, we going for?
Peri.
Perry.
Okay.
Peri.
Piri.
Ah, Perry.
Okay, excellent. Thank you.
Pari.
Oh,
Peri.
Right. So. You were adventuring in whatever your last adventures had taken you, and you were successful. Congratulations.
Yeah.
You managed to, and you have a health potion each, by the way.
Oh,
Oh.
cool.
Okay.
Nice.
I'll write it down.
You have a health potion each, and let's do another. Us want some randomness here. Let's get some a random magic item for you.
Ooh.
Here we go. Okay. So, Puri,
Mm-hmm.
you have a morning star. You know that, right? Yeah, the big ball and chain with the spikes on it. Okay. You have a morning star, and it's called the Morning Star of the Dawn.
Ooh.
Okay.
This sounds very fancy.
Mm.
I like it.
And you can use it to cast Searing Smite
Ooh.
at an equal number of times to your proficiency bonus.
Dang.
Ooh, so 3 times.
Yep. Okay. So you can cast
Nice.
Searing Smite with that. And so I'm gonna say as an Eladrin, maybe you favor summer and spring over the other seasons, and
Okay.
you I think you're a follower of Lathander, the Morning Lord.
Oh,
Okay.
the morning one. I'm very
Right.
familiar with it, actually.
Oh, good, perfect. So, in your adventures to date, you're already level 5, so you've clearly had various scrapes and things in the past. And the Lathander has blessed you with this item, this relic of the church, the Morning Star of the Dawn.
Okay. It was in Curse of Strahd. No?
Yeah, you were the follower of the morning.
Oh,
I
really?
was a follower of the morning.
Lathander.
That is a place that needs the touch of the Morning Lord, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, unfortunately, my one's a follower of the Raven Queen, which is already
Oh,
very
nice.
very on theme.
Perfect.
Okay, thank you. Ebrig, our
Thank you.
Kith Yankee sorcerer artificer, you said?
Yep, that's right.
Okay. You have. Let's do one more here. Oop. Let's see here. Oh yeah, this goes well with your artificer. It's a hammer. Okay. So
Okay.
this is what your hammer that you use for your tinkering and doing your artificing.
Oh, yeah.
It is called Hammer of the Farseer.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And this hammer, when you kill with this hammer, when you kill a monster with this hammer, you glimpse a random moment from its past.
Oh, cool.
And you can cast augury, spell augury,
Uh-huh.
yeah, with your proficiency bonus that number of times.
Great. Okay.
Okay, color random items now. So, let us. You completed whatever your last adventure was. Actually, let's go with the one that was on the random generator before that. You had just finishing. You finished up ransacking an isolated tavern down in the Underdark. Okay. And you managed to retrieve the items you had been sent to gather, and you made your way back up to the material plane, to the main, to the surface, and you collapsed in a much more welcoming tavern, grateful for the night's rest. And as you were lying back and taking a well-earned rest, your dreams bore you up and away, and there was a bright light that expanded before your eyes, your dreaming eyes, and this cloudscape that we see here appeared before you. And you found yourselves atop clouds, walking on the surface of the clouds, your feet sinking in just a few centimeters, but able to not sink through. And far away, you see this character. A forest gnome with a long staff, with a little bird perched on the top, also walking across the clouds towards you. Ah, welcome. Thank you for heeding the call.
Where are we right now? I feel like I was in a tavern just
Oh,
a few seconds ago.
a good spot to lay your head. Yes. No, don't worry. It's not so much as where you are. This is sort of an in-between. It is a useful spot for traveling here and there as the need takes us.
I see. I don't remember answering any call. Could you elaborate maybe a little bit?
Where are my manners? My name is Arafor. Arafor Tan.
Fortan.
Pleasure to meet you.
You as well, I think.
Well, I guess the clouds can only be a good omen. Am I right?
He looks at you shrewdly. Yes, and what season are you in at the moment?
Summer.
In summer,
It's
okay.
always summer.
Always summer in Paris.
Yes.
Okay. And Chris, I'm sorry, I do have one request, okay?
Sure.
Either of you, actually, it doesn't matter. At the very end of this session, you do have to turn to each other, clasp hands, and say, "We'll always have Paris." Okay, no, anyway, seriously. The figure comes over, and he kind of plumps himself down on a little rise, like a bump up in the top of the cloud, and it kind of covered cushions under him like a small armchair. And he leans back. I have need of adventurers such as yourselves from time to time, and I put out the call. I never quite know who I'm going to get. You wouldn't believe some of the folks that come through here. You haven't missed it.
No.
You haven't missed much McLuff
Right.
yet. Like, we had a friend just jump back in. We're just setting up the scenario here.
Okay.
It's I guess today it's your it's a sorry. It's a day with a lot of luck as I am here today.
Oh,
Not
splendid, splendid.
I mean, depends what your opinion of luck is. Bad luck or good luck?
Of course, good luck.
I
Well,
almost died last time we were on an adventure. Just saying.
Well, I'm sorry. You have this desire of always walking toward death. Some people like living. Some other prefers to, you know, play with their own mortality.
Well then. So you need us for a job, is that correct?
yes, yes. I would ask of you a small favor. If you could just travel to a spot, not too far away. Well, nothing's too far away from here. But no, if you could just travel to a spot for me, and I'd like you to take care of a health and safety hazard.
What do you mean? Health and safety?
There is there is a dilapidated tenement up against the curve in Sigil.
Ah, I
Have
see.
you
Would
been
I,
before?
would I know that as a Githyanki?
That's entirely up to you. I would say more chance of that than other races. Yeah.
I am familiar.
Oh, you've travelled to the City of Doors. Even better. Oh, I've really lucked out today.
Oh boy.
What is he? I'm sorry. Can you care to expand a little bit?
Well,
That?
I wouldn't say I'd go there willingly. It's just it's an in between place. It's farther than he's letting on. I would like to venture.
So, oh, what is the issue there? Is there somebody we need to fight, or do you need us to steal something for you?
I'm not quite sure what the current situation is in the building itself, but it's caused all sorts of nonsense and all kinds of trouble for some friends of mine who've wanted to travel through the City of Doors on their way to somewhere else. And you, and he looks at you, Ebrig. You know what the Lady of Pain is like. She's so aloof and doesn't really fuss about anything unless you're messing with her custodians.
Right.
She won't deal with it, so don't worry. She wouldn't punish you for dealing with it either. So you'll be perfectly safe.
Are you sure about that, or are you? I would like to roll an insight.
Please.
Okay. Oh. I don't even know what my insight is. Okay, I'll just do this first. 5 plus 3. Wow.
Yep, seems perfectly legit.
Sure, yeah. Oh, in that case, yeah, sure, why not?
Hmm.
Well, we're reasonable people. I mean, like, we do this for a living. So as long as we're getting paid, I assume there's compensation.
Of course. I have gathered a great many trinkets and baubles through my times and adventures. I used to be in Greyhawk, you know.
Oh. Interesting.
Well,
By the way, so side note, this quest giver character was my first ever online character.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I played on the Greyhawk channel.
Oh.
And this was my character, who has gone on, having failed miserably against the demon lord Gratzt in that adventure, has gone on to take things into his own hands.
This is amazing. Cool.
So, sorry, excuse me. You guys,
it's
yes,
okay.
Peter?
I don't. Money is not really gold money. All those metal things are not really what matters, I think. But if you have something like I don't know, an instrument, a very special instrument, then
Ooh.
I would do anything then.
Okay, I like the sound of that. Yes, I'm not a dragon, but I have a veritable horde. And he swings his stuff around, and as he does so, there's a gust of wind, and the clouds over yonder tend to just kind of gust away and move, and beneath the candy floss kind of clouds, you just see gold, gems, and chests with things spilling over, and then other items amongst all the glittering treasures.
Ah, well, I personally am not against material goods, so I'm sure you can find something in there.
I'm sure we can. Now,
Yes.
also, promise me one thing.
Oh?
I do not want another stampede of giant space hamsters like last time,
Oh.
okay?
I mean,
They were...
promises are hard to keep, but we'll try our best.
It's okay. Last I checked, there weren't any in Sigil, so... But who knows, that place is nuts.
Anything can happen.
You'll be fine,
But
you'll
we'll-
be fine.
Okay. I believe you. Yeah. Sure.
Splendid.
Always up for adventure.
Right, well, I need you to look for someone.
This is your friend.
Yes, she will take you where you need to go. Her name is Dana Stargrip.
Dana Stargrip.
Yes. She's an assassin friend of mine.
Oh.
Oh.
Don't worry. She's on our side, which if you keep her there will be just fine.
Which side is that?
Ours?
Ours.
Yes.
So we're on the same side.
I hope so.
All right.
You tell me. Are we on the same side?
Hmm.
I'm on the side of whoever's paying me, which is you.
It's
so-
me! Hey!
Okay.
Fantastic.
All right then.
So
Let's
yes,
do this.
the magic should take you right to Dana, so I wouldn't worry too much. But you can't miss her. She's got a cute little button nose, and she always wears a silver chain around her neck. And he looks appraisingly at your morning star, Harry, Pretty, sorry, and he's like, she's one of your lots. You'll be fine. She also follows the Morning Lord.
Oh, she does.
Yes, look for her. Little button nose and a silver chain with a sunburst pendant on it.
So we already have something in common.
Yes.
I'm
I feel
glad.
quite sorry for her, really. She worships the Morning Lord but spends all of her time in the shadows.
Maybe we can help. Somehow.
Mm-hmm. Who knows? Who knows? Anyway, off you pop. Well, sorry, I should show you the way. This way. And he jumps down off the little seat he'd made for himself and starts to walk away from you through the cloudscape.
Oh, following.
Yeah. I mean, I follow while my hair is blowing in the wind.
Slow motion.
Yeah.
Okay. He gets to a kind of slightly flatter area of the cloudscape, and he starts to move the staff pointed down at the clouds around in a circle, moving faster and faster. And you see the clouds start to spiral and twirl, and then like in a conical depression go down into the cloud, creating a kind of like a whirlpool effect as he opens up a portal.
Nice.
I guess this is the way?
That's right. Sorry, it gets a bit windy. And he's like, his robes are like blowing around in his beard, swishing this way and there. Just jump through there and you'll be all set.
Ugh.
Well, young
You
men
first?
first.
Oh.
Young men first.
Okay. I'll make sure it's safe.
Make sure it's safe.
All the best.
I jumped in.
Don't worry. Dana will be able to get you back through a door in Sigil back to come here and get your reward when you're finished, okay?
Oh, as I'm jumping, I'm like, oh, what is she? I forgot to ask.
What is she?
The race.
She has like, what is her race? What is she?
Let's see here. It didn't actually say. She is... boop. DM heroes, don't fail me now. Okay, yeah, you just hear She's human!
Oh, human. Oh, human. All right.
And you
And I-
just dive in.
Yeah.
Just like jump in.
And
Does a flip.
Chris, your camera's a bit messed up, by the way. Is it okay?
Oh, it's a bit messed up?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Oh, there's something blocking it there?
Yeah.
Oh. Interesting. Oh, I know why. Whoops. That's my bad. Okay. Now it's too big. There we go. Okay.
Is it okay?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Yeah. It's a bit Okay, so you both kind of do that, that like special forces thing where they jump out of a helicopter into the water. You kind of like put your arms up on your shoulders and like jump feet first into this whirlpool. And as you cross the threshold of the cloud and the whirling magics and sparks and little bursts of lightning in the swirling vortex around you, you feel yourself pulled and elongated almost, and then compressed down, and then spinning around, and you're just going through this strange vortex of a tunnel-like conduit through the planes and through the various borders of reality, and boom, as you come whooshing out the other side, we find ourselves sitting in a carriage. And you plump down into the seat, and there's like black leather seating in this carriage, and you can hear the clatter of wheels as it goes charging along some streets. And you peer outside, and you see these looming buildings over you as we have arrived in Sigil.
Great.
Just want to say, when I'm in the carriage and I arrive, like I'm crisscross. No, how do you say that? Like,
Crossing your legs?
yeah, I'm crossing my leg and just sitting, like, you know, like,
Primly.
yeah. Ooh.
Is it moving, the carriage, as we
Yeah,
flop into it?
Yeah, the carriage. I'm going to use my favorite word, which watching my streams back to get my notes and stuff, I use all the time, I realize. You find yourselves barreling along the streets of Sigil, and this carriage just clattering along, and you kind of peer out of the window, and in front of the carriage, harnessed to the carriage with long leather straps, is a beholder.
Oh.
And it's
Interesting.
just barreling through the streets, just pulling this carriage wildly behind it, and you can just hear it muttering to itself, I shouldn't have killed one of them. I shouldn't have killed one of them. They're after me. They're after me. They're gonna come and get me. They're gonna come and get me. And it's just like whoosh, going through the streets, and you're being pulled along behind. And Kiri, as Ebrig has suddenly thrust his head out, and Ebrig, as you do thrust your head out there, you do see this strange kind of smog-covered street scene with all of these buildings kind of reaching up to the sky. Oh wait, no, that isn't the sky. You can see, as you remember from your previous visit, how the inner side of Sigil loops up in a torus side with the city on the interior of the surface of the torus, and up above you, you can see the city curling up in a vast wall and then hanging down from the ceiling as it looms above you. And you can't see the sky at all as the city just wraps around on itself, like that scene in Inception. And you are just clattering along the street, and Pity, as Ebrig is peering out of the window, you, sitting cross-legged, also see a pair of cross legs just poking out of the shadows and the other end of the coach from you, about 2 meters away. And that end of the carriage is just bathed in shadow, but you hear a voice. Good day.
Hello?
Did Arafor send you? And leaning out of the shadow into the light, their face half hidden by the shadow of a cowl drawn up over their head, you see a chin and mouth with a little dainty nose above it. And glinting in the neckline is a silver pendant of a sunburst.
Lady Dana? May I assume?
I've never been called something so fancy, but yes, Dana is my name. And you are?
I am, Perry. Perry? something something. Sorry.
It's like,
Here, and this is
first names are enough for me.
Ibrig.
and this is Ibrik, and your friend. Maybe one of your dearest friend sent us here to.
Yes, Arafor, right?
Yes.
Yes, he told me he was going to send some help for our little problem here. Could you, prepare yourselves? I think this beholder has served his purpose. And you hear a thud, thud, and a whoosh. Hang on, I can do this. Come here, Sirenscape. Okay, you hear a whoosh from behind. And there's a thud as magic crashes into the back of the carriage behind you, and the whole thing shakes. And you just hear the beholder out front going, "Aah!" And you see, Ebrig, you pull your head in fast as a couple of his eye stalks face back behind the carriage and fire off eye beams behind as you're barreling through the streets. You see all sorts of creatures. You're fondly remembering your previous visits here. You see other Githyanki. You see, Holiphants like swimming by. You see mind flayers crawling down the street. You see a devil and an angel walking arm in arm down off towards some cafe down the side street there as you're just flashing by all of these scenes. But looking behind you, you can see 3 metallic, almost for us as players in the real world, robotic looking, what we know as Warforged. Swooping along through the air, flying through the air, chasing after the carriage, firing off magic at them as you are trying to escape, and the beholder is being chased. He's like, Dana says, "Yes, I think this ride has taken us close enough. Are you ready to leave?"
Yeah, I think I'm ready. Which way do we shoot?
Flames lick past the door as a fireball bounces off the back, and then, it's not a case of shooting, dear boy. It's a case of jumping.
Oh,
We all set?
yeah. We're okay.
I jump.
I follow your lead.
She comes over, she like ducks in as a blade spell comes swooshing past the window. Right, okay. That looks like a relatively soft spot. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
Jump.
And as you all just leap out the open door, that last missile careens into the back of the carriage, and it breaks off, and the wheels crunch into the cobblestones, and the back end of the carriage falls off, and there are sparks flying as the rest of the remains of the carriage are being dragged along the street as the beholder's just frantically trying to get away from these warforged that are chasing after it. And you, please make me a acrobatics save. Acrobatics check.
Okay. Actually, I was gonna say, as my Give Yankees skill that I just found out, I'm gonna cast Misty Step, my 1 use per day,
Perfect. Okay, so
and
that's
just like and appear somewhere.
excellent. Okay, so yeah, you whoosh around, and your magic surrounds you in mist, and you across onto the street where Dana was pointing towards, and you manage to land without any trouble there. A 3-point landing, I assume.
Oh yeah, of course.
Of course. And you like push down onto the street, and PD.
I'm gonna roll. Can you?
Oh. Let's figure this out. 1D. Oh no, I need an R.
Yeah, 4/R, 1D something.
1. Oops, I think I did it wrong. Oh, there's no space? There is
No,
a space.
there is a space here.
I'll figure this out someday.
No
Here we go.
What? No, 1 second. He was the one who was rolling. You
Oh,
shouldn't
no.
Perfect
click.
roll.
You shouldn't click.
That's a
I
perfect-
should be the one clicking.
I think that's a good roll.
You don't touch the mouse anymore.
Alright,
Look,
I'll.
Embrace the failure. Embrace the failure. It's the way to go. Okay,
Fine.
you. Dana didn't do much better. So
Oh no, 1 + 2. 3.
3. Okay. So yeah, you launch yourselves from the rapidly disintegrating carriage as your hair is whooshed by, and it seems that these warforged are not after you, and they carry on whooshing down the street, chasing after this panicked beholder and the remains of the wagon. and you leap. And as you, Ebrig, land with your 3-point landing, there is a sudden as you are impacted against, as your friend Pity comes crashing into you. And let's see here.
Come on, what are you doing?
Pity, you take 3 bludgeoning damage. There we go, thank you. And Ibrik, you take 2 bludgeoning damage as you crash into each other and roll down the street into a pile of refuse, which is what Dana was aiming for. And she does a little bit better. She got 14, so she lands and rolls into this pile of refuse and stands up, brushing herself off. And she's like,
Well, I needed a landing spot. Thank you.
You have Misty Step too.
Yes, I do. I just did it on a copy.
Perfect. A willful ignoring of abilities is the way forward. Dana kind of brushes herself off, her black leathers bedecked in various daggers and implements of her trade, and she's like, stand a bit here.
I do a little minor illusion on me so there's no more dust and it looks like I still look perfect.
Excellent. And Dana comes walking over. Oh, I do hate it when the portal door is in such a risky spot. But I apologize, but trust we have no control over where they occur. You should see some of the portals I've taken.
It seems like you are very experienced with those portal.
Yes, aren't you? Who has Arafor sent me?
Say what? Sorry?
Well, we were just minding our own business on Toril, I assume. Is that correct? Wherever we were.
You can't even
And he
remember which
whipped us off.
sphere you were in?
I believe it was Toril.
It's up to you.
Sure.
Who cares? Yeah, whatever you like. I said the underdog, so I guess so. Yeah, must be.
On Mars.
Oh, Mars.
Okay. So Dana walks over and offers a hand and shakes both of your hands. Well, regardless of that rather hectic beginning, I welcome you. She opens up her arms to Sigil. And the sounds of the city wash over you as these various languages and strange and as you see these little goblins come scampering by, and this tall, lumbering Loxodon goes down the streets. And you see up above you, Piri, for the first time witnessing this city of Sigil as it curves up and over, and Dana points. That's, my friends, that's right there is where we are headed. And you see up on the ceiling, for want of a better word, a dilapidated, broken down wizard's tower looking structure jutting out of the side of the city's surface. We need to go and take care of the nuisance that is in there.
Is this is it his place, or are we removing an infiltrator?
Arafor's?
Arafor?
When you say his, do you mean Arafor?
Oh, I meant the place where we're going. Is this nuisance? Is it his place?
I see. I don't know. I think I am. And she smirks. A simple butcher by trade. I don't recall who it belonged to, but it has been derelict and abandoned for quite some time.
Oh.
Oh, Pity, dear, don't go near that. And you kind of were moving out of the way of something lumbering down the road. And you almost backed into this dark ivy that's covering the house behind you. And Ebrig, you know that to be what's called razor vine, which grows all over the city, and it just cuts into you really viciously. You have to be careful.
Oh, thank you.
Not as friendly as the Feywild, I guess, with plant life.
You've been lucky in the Feywild. I've been to some thoroughly unfriendly spots.
I've never been. I was asking.
Well, I think right now is not really the time for
Well, sure,
sharing.
sure, sure. So we have to go up there.
Yes.
What exactly are we supposed to be facing here?
We... Now, we are telling this story together here, so let's just have some player input here.
Oh.
What kind... And this is actually perfect for you, CarniSideShow people, as you have so many shapeshifters in your party, as we can see there on the overlay. I think who's your friend? Who's Sylvie? Who's the one who always sits next to you? I forget. Sorry, I'm really bad with names. I always
That's
read.
Jix.
Yes, Jix, right, is a shapeshifter.
Yeah.
We are dealing with some form of shape changes. What manner of shape changer could we be up against?
Oh.
Mm.
Let's see. That's a good question, actually. What do you think? I guess
Actually don't know.
maybe a death slod
Okay.
or a giant mimic, perhaps. No, that's too dumb.
Oh, maybe what's the death? What did you say? Death?
I mean, it's pretty intense.
Oh,
I think you guys faced one before.
Oh no, you faced a gray slot.
Hey, go big or go home, eh?
Yeah.
I'm up for death slot. Okay.
Okay.
I guess a succubus or incubus, maybe. Okay.
Now, this is
Okay.
player knowledge, okay? So your characters do not know this yet.
All right.
So
Dana.
death.
Death slot. Yes, don't worry. I have the stats and everything we need here.
Oh my god.
There is a rather cantankerous fellow that has taken over the tower, and to be honest, I believe and I think Arafor might want it for himself. So, I think it's up to us to empty it out for him. You know, create a nice cozy home for him to come and inhabit, don't you think?
I mean, I barely know the guy, but we're getting paid, so if that's what he wants, then.
Oh, don't worry, he pays very well.
And how does this fall in line with, if you don't mind me asking, you're a god of choice?
Oh, and she puts her hand to her necklace. I follow the Morning Lord.
And has this as this creature that's up there perhaps offended the Morning Lord, or I'm just curious. I mean,
This is not a religious matter. No, it's just that the creature has dealt with and done away with some of Arafor's previous allies. He does not take kindly to that.
Well, anything for the light.
Splendid.
and is Arafor of the light, would you say?
Arafor is a force unto himself.
Is what?
A force unto himself.
I don't know who he answers to. He has mentioned an entity called the Architect from time to time.
I don't know if I know that.
Me neither, to be honest. I haven't heard of them. Now,
Architect.
yes, the Architect. Pretty. Might I see your morning star? It's glorious.
You might have one too, maybe.
Oh, I'm a little more delicate. No. It is wondrous, and truly a fortuitous sign that we are working together in the Morning Lord's name. Let us send this menace into the dawn.
I guess there's no coincidences. Maybe it is actually meant to be, and me being here in this very strange place, and you being here, and us on a mission together.
Arafor does have a term for it. He refers to me and those like me, perhaps you too, as fated ones.
I've heard that before.
We are
And
fated to be together, and our paths were meant to lead to this spot.
Oh, great! Another person is talking about fate and the God's will, and listen, like, the only reason I'm here is because somebody whisked me away and offered me a lot of gold. So,
An equally
I'm sorry if-
worthwhile goal.
if gold is the only language you know,
it is what it is. It does its job well.
Have you two just met? Or have you worked together before?
no, we've
We
been
worked.
many adventures and way too many.
We may have differing views, but we work together pretty well.
I'm glad that you have experience.
Sometimes, except when she almost gets me killed.
There's always one. There's always one.
Shall we?
Yes, let us. And you start to make your way through the streets. So I'm just changing up our sirenscape here. As you start to walk through these strange, twisted streets with the fairly oppressive presence of the rest of the city looming above you, you wind your way through the various shops and things. Is there anything that you would like? Sorry, Dana turns to you. No, never say anything out of character, but you have the chance to say it in character. Dana turns to you. She's like, "Do you need anything whilst we're here? This is a market area."
I mean, nothing specific, but there are some lovely pies in this market, and it's been so long since I've had any. If we can just pick one up as we go, it's
There are.
not a big deal.
You have been here before?
Briefly.
Ah, splendid, splendid. And she
Golden
lifts.
pies.
She lifts her nose up. Oh, yes, yes. I believe that Levius has his cart nearby. This way. Come with me. Come with me. And
Oh.
she kind of like just goes off, moving very deftly, very fast through the various people and various creatures and strange things. You see a lumbering axe beak just going just like through and just like passing through all the different people and creatures. And Peter, you're probably fairly overwhelmed by this. You know, it's like you've never seen such a collection of races and like such, you know, like all of the cosmopolitan, all of it in one place. Now,
Anything you see, or you see anything you like,
Not really.
just don't eat the death cheese. It's not very pleasant. I know you like cheese, almost religiously.
Well, when there's the word death in it, I'm certainly not gonna put it in my mouth.
maybe a drink.
Maybe a drink would do before we venture
Try
further.
this. Down in the Underdark, back on your world, I believe they call it chocolat chaud.
Oh, I'm very familiar with that.
Chocolat chaud. What is that?
Chocolat chaud.
It is it's a drink that's sweet it's a sweet taste that will bring you childhood memories.
Wow.
I love how Ebrick
Very
has got that astral plane twang.
It's fine.
Okay. You come over to a cart, a little two-wheeled cart with a little red and yellow awning over the top, and there's a large metal pot with a lid on top, but it's alternately kind of bubbling away, and the pot kind of rattles and lifts up every now and then as a little gust of steam escapes from the interior, and you see. Let's think. Okay. You see a jet black Holifont. Sorry, Chris, I'm not sure what happened, but I'm echoing on your side.
Oh, are you? Okay. Let me just turn it down a bit then.
Is that okay? Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Cool. You see this jet black Holifont. Its little wings, lifting it up. Do you know Lulu from Descent into Avernus?
Actually, I don't.
Oh yeah.
A little, it's basically a miniature mammoth, like hairy elephant, but with wings, just flying, and it's fluttering behind the cart, and you can see this pot bubbling away, and then off to the side there's a hot plate with some sort of magic energy emanating from underneath it. You can hear a sizzling and hissing as something is cooking away there, and as you come over, you see these little earthenware cups, chipped and a bit tarnished, but looking very serviceable and clean. And Dana goes over and she says, Livius. And you see the little Holifont comes fluttering around in front of the cart. Dana! Hello! It's good to see you. Oh, new friends. New friends. Would you like some chocolat chaud?
Oh, deux, please.
Should I try this?
You speak Undercommon. Je parle un peu de Undercommon.
Wow, see.
Wow.
Unpoo.
But let us switch back to common before I quickly get out of my depth.
I guess trois then instead of deux.
And Dana nods and she's like, I thank you.
Oh, I meant like the other one was for you. It wasn't for.
For me.
Yeah.
It's my cart. I don't need one. I have all of it I need. No, today's is a bit spiced up, Dana. And she's like, oh, what do we have? It has red dragon oil.
Red dragon oil?
Mm.
It is actually my first time trying.
You know how on the material plane sometimes they put those little chili peppers in chocolate to give it a little kick, a little pizzazz.
So, I grabbed the cup and.
Yeah, and so that her trunk like snakes out and pulls out the ladle and pours into the earthenware cups, and then curls around each one and passes them over to you.
Well.
You should try this while it's hot.
I don't mind if I do.
Dana says, "To our success, huh?"
To our success. Cheers.
Blink. And there's.
How is it?
And it's just it's sweet, but not too sweet. It's got that nice bitterness as well. It's got a nice cacao level in there, and it coats the mouth almost. And then as it goes down your throat, you feel a kind of burning sensation, but not unpleasant, as like a nice spice in a good curry or something. And then as you feel that kind of rise and almost come back on you a bit, you kind of find yourself hiccuping a little. And as you do, a little gout of flame comes out.
Of what? Flame?
Yes, this little gout of flame comes from your mouth.
Ugh.
Cigarette out.
Refreshing.
Yes,
And Dana looks to her and is like, Livius, splendid as always. And she pays some strange coinage that you haven't seen before.
May I see the coin?
Oh.
May I see one coin?
Please. And Livius shows you one, and you see what must be local coinage. There's it's a kind of hexagonal copper coin, and emblazoned on the top side is a featureless, although in proportion kind of female-looking face with a crown of blades coming up from behind the neck.
Ah,
Wow.
the lady.
The
Yes, she is still very much in control.
Ah,
Pity, I wouldn't call out to your gods too much this day. None of them are allowed around here.
mm.
None of. Sorry, I didn't hear.
None of.
Here
Just
here in
watch-
Sigil.
yeah. When you want to talk to Lathander, just don't while you're here.
Just don't. Right. And Dana's like, well, that's pepped up my courage a bit, shall we?
Ah. All right.
Always ready.
And you pad up, and it's funny, as you're walking, you don't experience it at all. You feel like you're walking along the streets as normal, and just the various side streets and other thoroughfares are crisscrossing across yours. And you see, as you come out of the market back into crowded buildings, kind of leaning over, hunched over, kind of conspiratorially above the road, and you see the road just moving on ahead of you, but you do see it curling up back behind you, and you can actually make out that road where you barreled along in the wagon. Now up, like at 90 degrees up on the wall, as it were, as you're curling around the interior of Sigil. And you make your way until you're about a block or two away from this tower. You can see it leaning somewhat haphazardly above the roof line of the nearby buildings. Parts of it fallen out, big holes in the masonry. She's like, and Dana kind of crouches down in an alleyway, and she kind of beckons you in. So, how do you want to do this?
Are there? I mean, getting into the building shouldn't be too difficult. Is that right? It's just what we do once we're inside.
I think there are no wards in effect. Yes, we should be okay.
So, once we're inside, what are we?
Well,
do-
Dana, your specialty is sneaking. I'm assuming we're supposed to take this thing out, or are we supposed to negotiate with it? Do you think we should do this the stealthy way, or just, the diplomatic way, or just barge in and start shooting?
I think the stealthy way seems more reasonable.
Okay. Dana gestures down at her black leathers. It is always my preference.
And this thing can't be reasoned with, right?
I don't know. You're welcome to try.
Where is so this? Do we know the name of the thing? Did we say it was a death?
No, we don't know the manner of the creature.
No, it's a nuisance, right?
Okay. So we're entering it, and then we will try to sorry, where is this thing? It is it like at the very, is it hidden somewhere in it, or
No, I think it comes and goes freely. We need to try and figure out if it's at home, I guess.
Do we have anything that can do that? Because apparently I only have ice and fire spells.
does it have like a specific magic I can detect, or
Whatever the random generator gave me.
Yeah. What you got?
I have detect magic, but can I like specifically detect one type of magic, or I'm not sure.
Just in general.
Yeah.
It's just general.
How long? What's the duration on the spell?
10 minutes.
Okay.
Oh, she can cast it as a ritual. Interesting.
Yeah, that's right. So Dana will be like, oh, that would be very useful to detect any traps or protections that may be in place. So you should cast that before we enter.
Okay, casting it. Detect magic. And
Oh, I know. I have a what is this? An Eldritch? Did I choose cannon? Oh, I guess I did. I am a artillerist, apparently.
Oh yeah. Have you got your little?
My little cannon friend.
Yeah.
Maybe I can try and send it up to see.
Do you
Oh,
have
but I
any
don't have it.
communication with it?
No, I don't. So no excuse. All right. Oh, but I do have telepathic speech as a gift Yankee, but not with
Nice,
that.
nice. So, Dana's like, let's just try and get closer and observe quietly from across the street.
Okay.
Sure.
So, can I have a group stealth check, please?
Okay. Bing.
Assume.
It's for me.
I'm
10
gonna-
plus. What is that? 4.
Let me do it myself
Okay, okay.
because you're like
Yeah.
you have
all you,
cursed
girl.
hand.
Yeah.
So, Chris, sorry, what's yours again, Chris?
Mine was a 14.
Okay. And Billy?
Del 14 also.
Oh, 14.
Okay. So, that is an average of 17. So pretty nicely done. Okay. Dana moves very stealthily, almost disappearing from view. But then she kind of pops out from behind a doorway again. She's like, "Come on, this way." And you slip around and you go around behind an old kind of warehouse-looking structure, jumping over some rotting crates that are plugging up the back alley and sending something scuttling off into a sewer grate.
Okay.
And as you creep up where you have a viewpoint back onto the main street and across the road, the tower itself, you hunker down and keep an eye open. Now,
Okay.
having, as I said, it's dilapidated and falling apart, it sounds. You see some stonework crumbling away there from Sirenscape. Sometimes you have to go with what Sirenscape throws you. So, you spend a short time there. Let's go for a group perception check now.
Ah, okay. So we're right here.
How do we go?
You
12.
want to roll?
10. So with the bonuses, what's that?
Mine is 13 total.
Okay.
20.
20, nice.
30, 20.
Okay, so yeah, 16 average between all of you. So yes, you're keeping a good eye on this. And after a short time, you see... let's see here. Coming down the street, very clearly making their way towards the tower, you see a tall, slightly muscular, purple-skinned tiefling. And they've got their face almost in a book, they're kind of like buried in a book as they're walking along, reading something. And they come up to the door, look this way and that, turn, and you can't quite make out, they've got their back between you and what they're doing. They do something at the door, and then pass inside. And close the door behind them. And Dana's like, there they are. Come on. Now's the time.
Alright. Okay,
They
let's move.
follow? Yes.
Okay. So you stand up and you pad across the streets. And this is a quieter street than the ones you've passed through before. Much quieter than where the wagon was being chased and the marketplace. And you come up to the tower itself. And you are faced with a door. And there are 4 keys hanging on a long chain. And there are 4 keyholes. And above each keyhole is a little pictograph. Now, excuse me while I go and grab something from Tasha's Cauldron of Everything,
Ah,
which I just watched a video about in the car this morning, so I'm going to throw this in here randomly. sources.
Well, that reminds me. Candlekeep Adventures comes out. soon,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, that sounds really fun. There's going to be a bunch of like one-shots in there as well, eh?
Yeah.
So we should have to do this again sometime. A bit more organized.
Yeah, sure. I mean, this is great. Thanks, man, for doing this again.
Just winging it all.
Improv.
Yeah. And I built up a nice tab list of random generators, which helps. Always have those knocking around. Okay, where are we at here? Tashes and puzzles.
Here, my equipment.
Mhm.
Which one is it?
Thanks for everyone who's dropping by. Various folks popping in and out. Today, just Chris, do you want to explain again for people who have dropped in since we started what's happening?
Sure, yeah. So I know Corrigan may be still being in chat. I'm not sure who else is there right now, but we were just playing, Sylvia and I were playing Portal 2, and Phoenix here so kindly jumped in and said we should play some D&D, and that's exactly what we decided to do. We had nothing planned, so we have no overlays. We're just doing this live and making it up as we go. And Phoenix was so gracious to DM so I could finally play, which is amazing because I haven't played in so long.
No pressure. Just his first time playing for so long. Okay, so I'm just getting a little handout for you.
Cool. I can catch up on my character. So we did just create these characters like 10, 20 minutes. How long we've been? 20 minutes ago.
Yep.
They're random, so we have no idea what their skills are. Figuring out their features right now. Apparently, I have 1 level of psionic soul sorcerer. So
Oh, nice.
I have all these crazy psychic abilities.
Note of potential, note of destruction.
Epic music.
Yeah, epic music. He's like,
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
Do you know what's that?
these 3? These are. You can add this to Bardic Inspiration.
Okay, I'm just uploading a picture for you for this little puzzle of ours.
You can choose one of these notes.
Okay, so these are what were hanging on the chain. It wasn't clearly visible. It wasn't like just hanging there in plain sight. It was. Has that popped up for you?
Yep.
Okay, and these are hanging on this chain. You see these little skull-topped keys. And they were tucked away out of sight, and Dana found them for you. And she's like, "Look, we must use these." And she gestures towards the keys.
I mean, that's great that he left them all out for us to use. It's just.
Oh no, they were hidden back here. I found them.
Oh, you hid. Oh, great. Well, is there any way to discern which keyhole fits which key?
There's some kind of marking here. And you see above each keyhole on the door, as I said, there are these little pictographs. One has a bat.
A bat.
One has a snake.
Snake.
One has a spider. And one has a wolf.
A wolf.
Mm.
All right.
You know?
My player knows. I would like to roll maybe intelligence to see if my character knows.
No, as puzzles can also always done as the player. That's fine. No problem at all.
I think my player knows. And I haven't read it, this puzzle, so
Oh, good.
it's a good guess.
Okay, it's not.
I
it's-
think
Yep.
it correlates to the letters in the word.
The number of letters.
The number of letters.
Oh,
Correlate.
bad?
Bat,
Bat.
wolf, snake, and spider.
In the words of Tribe Called Quest, for those that can't count, it goes 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Well, I guess sometimes you can be smart.
I am an artificer with low intelligence.
You want to
So-
give it a try?
Okay, I'll try my idea here then.
Okay.
Try it out.
So you take the key with 3 teeth, and
Put
which
it into
keyhole?
bat,
In bats. Okay. The 4-teethed one.
into wolf,
5
the snake, and the spider.
6 in the spider. Okay. And as you put the final key in, as you put them in, you kind of tried to turn them, and they wouldn't. They just kind of fit into the keyhole. But as
Okay.
you put the one into the keyhole beneath the spider pictogram, all of them turn as one. And
Hey.
you hear a faint click, and the door just indents a little.
You see, as I suddenly gasp, I'm like, I completely forgot to check for traps. That was really ridiculous of me. Whoops! I just got so caught up in the moment.
Dana's like, "Oh, it's fine. Well done." And as you move the door cautiously in and peek inside, the keys kind of eject themselves and fall away, and the chain kind of has them fall in an arc that goes off behind a little sleeve of rock in the door frame.
Oh, cool.
And Dana looks to you. Ready?
I think so. You guys should probably go first. I'm not very quiet.
Okay. You were quiet on the way over here. You'll be fine. Have fun.
Ah, all right.
Arafo wouldn't send just anyone. Come on.
Of course not. We're very well known.
And,
All right.
So, let's see here. You push your way through the door, and looking at the interior, it seems this place must have been some kind of prison at one point. You see various doors marching off down the length of a small corridor. Not too long, because it's just across the length of the tower. And you can see bars in the doors. And there's a stone staircase, cracked and aging, that curls up round on the interior of the wall. Dana's like, do we check the doors? Do we go up?
So,
As I look around this room, is there anything else that I notice? Is it pretty bare? So it's just the
Yeah,
kind
just
of the
those.
windows of the bars.
Yeah, there's the stone staircase that leads up around the interior of the wall, and then the short corridor with the doors in the side.
Okay. Oh, there's a door. There's a corridor.
there's a corridor and a staircase.
Mhm.
Well, I assume it went up, but I can't be sure. I would like to check everything just to make sure there's nothing else waiting for us, if it's possible, before we head up.
Do I feel anything with detect magic in here? Anything specific or just
You cast it
the
before you
general sense?
came in, didn't you?
Sorry?
You cast it before you came into the building?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You find a faint glow off one of the doors, but nothing from the others. Just round the key lock area.
Did you tell us this?
Mm-hmm. Just feel on on one of the door.
So maybe we can check that. You think it's what? Does it feel trapped?
I don't know.
Maybe I
You
can
can-
investigate from afar
Mhm.
without touching it.
You can have a look. Yeah, give me a perception check.
Okay. Wah, wah. Let's see. 8 plus 3, 11.
11?
Yeah.
Looks like a pretty standard jail door. Fairly sturdy-looking wood, iron bars. Kind of arching up out over the window of a small opening at about head height.
I mean, you said it's coming from here.
I don't see anything. So, should I try to open it?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go for it. Go for it.
I try to open it.
You're gonna just go for the door. No,
Yeah.
Pretty told you it seemed to be magically locked.
Oh, locked. Oh,
Yes,
locked.
yeah. Well,
Okay.
Oh,
I mean,
it's
there was
locked.
magic on the lock, so you take that as
Yeah,
you
right.
will.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, there's
In that
mag-
case, it's locked.
Oh, okay.
You hear her. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
Coming from the door, from inside. Who's there?
It's Ebrig.
Who's that brick?
It's me, and who are you?
Ikane,
Ikane.
please,
Does it ring?
can you help? Dana's like, come on, you two, eyes on the prize. They probably deserved whatever they did. Let's go.
Hold on, you think he deserved that tiefling put him in here, and you think he deserved it?
I don't know. You must have put him there for a reason. What if he's dangerous?
Are you dangerous?
No.
Oh yeah, he's totally suspect. Let's go. It's fine.
What? Let me talk to him.
Okay.
What happened? Tell us, like, why are you in here?
I was
What happened to you?
delivering some items. He says, carefully. Somebody jumped me. I was knocked unconscious and woke up here. I have to get back. I have to get back to my fledglings.
You were delivering some items and then you ended up here, so maybe
Fledglings?
the item you were delivering. Where is the item you were delivering then?
Don't know. They must have taken it.
They?
Just a moment.
You want an
I think they died.
You want an iPad or something?
No, I'm good.
Sorry, had to run and grab a physical book, which I didn't have.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Luckily, the bookshelf is just over there. I swear this is my workplace, not my D&D lair. So, do you peek through the
Yes.
window? Right, Pity, as you were talking? Yeah.
Like a little.
Yeah, you
Oh.
see, kind of bundled up in the corner, looking like pathetic and like sorry for themselves and rather bedraggled, a humble folk raptor.
Oh.
Oh.
One of these,
Aw.
without a lantern.
So okay.
He's like, please, I must get back to my little ones, my fledglings.
Can I inside check?
Yeah, please. Dramatic insight check.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh.
Oh my god. What is 1 second, maybe. 5.
Wow.
5. Okay. Yes, this poor raptor clearly just wants to get back to their family. As they say.
Alright, I'll try to open the door and lock. Can I try to open it?
Do you
or-
have
Yeah, are you gonna do anything to the Are you gonna do anything with the magic?
Mage
anything?
hand? Just-
dispel magic?
no, I don't have this spell magic.
No. Sorry, I mean we'd like to help, but none of us can open the door. No, there's nothing.
True strike? No.
Oh, they give you true strike? Wow. Yeah, we're pretty much useless at this point.
door stands in our way.
Doors, the ultimate enemy.
Yeah.
Timeless.
Well, I'll just try to knock it down with my weapon then.
Oh yeah, you can cast what with it when you attack?
Can I
Searing
on the lock?
Smite?
On the lock? Is it
Um,
magical lock? I forgot.
Dana's like, that'll make an awful racket. Tiefling's upstairs somewhere.
See what?
It's gonna make the tiefling aware of us if we try.
All right,
Too
we'll
noisy.
come back after. We'll come back after.
Okay, please,
All right, stay in here.
please do.
Hang in there. We'll come back after.
Okay, and you're gonna pad and go up the stairs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stealthily.
We see you from the raptor's point of view, from Ekane's point of view, as you retreat from the window, and you see him just kind of go and tuck away a dagger back under his cloak.
Oh my god.
Hey, what happens when you
But-
help
PD and Ibrig do not see this.
people?
Sorry, when I say your names together, you also become French. PD and Ibrig. Ibrig.
Je suis un freak.
Monsieur Ibrig. Bonsoir. Okay, so you make your way up round the stairs, stealthily padding up the broken stone. And on the next level, there seems to be some kind of, not very formal looking, but there's some kind of dining room. A table big enough for 5 or 6 people, you'd think. And a fireplace over on one side, piled with fresh wood. So this room is clearly still in use.
Oh.
And the stairs continue up on the other side.
Okay.
Ominous
So-
stairs. Scary stairs.
Oh, sorry. I think I missed. So it goes up the it's a spiral staircase.
The spiral staircase comes up to this layer, and then the continuation of the staircase is across the room.
Oh,
right?
okay. Across
So
the
you
hall.
kind of up
So
into
we have
this.
to cross.
Yeah, so the interior of the tower is just one room at this level, as it seems to kind of be tapering down and becoming a bit smaller as you climb up.
All right. Keep going forward.
Okay. So
Young
You-
man first.
Okay, I'll go first. I mean, sure. Why not? Let's go.
So marching order is Ibrik, then Puri, and then Dana.
Yeah.
Okay. So yes, you creep up, and this dining room was quite a high-ceilinged room, and the staircase curls up and almost up to above you and curls up round before it hits another layer. So you actually find yourself walking, and in true Star Wars fashion, there's no handrail, and you climb up carefully, and you start to hear a whoop, 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 and you hear a kind of bubbling sound. And there's a strange green light emanating from the top of the staircase above you.
Do you hear that?
Yes. What does it sound like to you?
Can I roll perception check?
Please do.
Yeah. Oh, 14.
14?
Mhm.
Okay, that's good, that's good. It sounds not dissimilar to the hot chocolate back in the marketplace. Definitely something being brewed, some kind of potion or liquid bubbling away. Although from the sound of the kind of bloop bloop sound, it sounds quite viscous, quite thick.
Mm-hmm. Potion. I whisper to them.
Potion.
Somebody's making a potion. I think.
Ah. Well, should we be careful going up, or should we just?
Of course, we should always be careful.
All right. Continue forward.
Okay. Did you hear that?
I don't think.
Is your soundscape quite low? Sorry.
Oh,
I do some various Sirenscape shenanigans.
Oh, there it is. Got real quiet.
Yeah, it's ominous. Sorry, yes.
True.
So, as you are, do you want to, Chris, do you want to close that key image?
Sure.
Let's get that away. Left those outside. So yes, something as impromptu as this. I don't have visuals for every scenario that we have here.
Yeah.
But let us
Sorry.
stick with our nice view of Sigil here.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
And you get closer, and there's a nasty, acrid tang on a smell on the air as some kind of smoke is drifting down. You actually see it's pooling across the floor and then dripping over the edge of the staircase and coming down a few steps, almost like a mini waterfall, kind of like dry ice in a 90s pop concert. And which you're both too young for, sorry. So watch my references. Date myself viciously. You see a array of tubes and vials and distillation pipes and various glass apparatus with different colored liquids flowing through them, dripping slowly from another, and little puffs of smoke illuminated from some kind of flame underneath, all kinds of colors, red over here, a kind of sickly green over there, a deep purple in the back, and hunched over some kind of workbench, you see the back of that tiefling. Now, let's get one more stealth check to see
Okay.
how we're doing here. And I have pulled up the character sheet here properly now, so I can roll this on Roll20.
Oh.
Just get our... No spoilers with the token here, because we all know what this is.
I got a 19.
Me too.
Nice. Look at you. So cute. You adventure together and roll together. Okay. Let me just get the correct character sheets here. Excuse me. Okay. So. All right. Trying to get these tokens here. I'm getting tokens. Come on, Roll20. Play along, play along. There we go. Thank you. Ask and you shall receive. So, the friend of yours. Ooh, with advantage gets a 19.
Oh.
if we have advantage, I don't think she does have advantage. I will say she has professional advantage as an assassin. So we get nice 19s across the board, a nice even number. So yeah, you all very stealthily come up the stairs and emerge. You know, we kind of get that different viewpoint again as your three heads slowly emerge from underneath the stairs as the smoke billows down, pooling around your ankles and continuing into the tower beneath. What do you do? Now, Ibrik, your telepathy would be quite useful.
Yeah. Just looking at that. Can I do two people at once, or is it just one?
It's one, but we'll say you're relaying the conversation between the two people, so you can contact Dana, and then she'll reply. Because once the contact's made, they can reply, right?
Sure.
Yeah. Then you.
I'll assume that Paris knows like how we work together, so I'll tell Dana telepathically
Yes.
that we're gonna encircle, like move on the flank it on two sides.
Okay.
And one of us right up the middle, I guess.
Yep. No problem. So you creep up, much Sirenscape here, into the room and kind of go either side around interior curve of the chamber. It's been quite some time since I've had guests.
Oops.
A very perceptive fellow.
Yeah.
Ah,
And the figure straightens up from whatever they were toying with, bubbling away on the workbench, and turns around. Difficult to make out their features as they're kind of silhouetted against the various apparatus and lights of the experiments going on behind them. Do you have business? This is private property.
is it?
We do. Dana, if you would like to explain.
She like side eyes. She's like, yes. My associates and I were told that you were the one to approach if we needed to hire the services of a. And she like looks around the room. Potion maker.
And then I add to her, like, I add yes, she's right. That's why we're here. Why else would we be here? And I give her bardic inspiration
Oh,
to
nice.
convince, to convince the.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you don't have to sing to do that. There's definitely there's the hype man element
Yeah.
like of bardic inspiration.
Of course. Obviously. Why would we be here otherwise? It seems like we heard that you're one of the best ones.
Nice. Yeah, that'll definitely give advantage. So she is going to go for a deception check with advantage. Here it comes.
Oof.
13. That could be worse. And I'll do a contested roll here. So let's do. Oh, good lord! Their perception is a +8.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Here it comes.
Whoops.
Oh,
Whoopsie.
Aha.
great.
Can I?
The tiefling. What was the bardic inspiration up? So what D is it? A D.
1d.
Sorry. I think it's 1d6, right?
Okay.
The higher levels should be
Ooh.
higher.
Oh, okay.
Look at your bardic inspiration. Is it D6?
It's 1d8.
1d8. Okay. So if
Yeah.
this is a 3 or more, it will beat that perception because the perception is not with advantage. So the perception is only a 16.
Okay. Come on.
So I need a 3 or more because meets it beats it, right? So
Come on.
if
All right.
on a 1 or 2 we are screwed. On a 3 or
1d8.
more, here it comes. Oh.
Hey! Nice.
That is a 4. So let's
Woo!
stream catch up there. And you all see like a tension go out of the tiefling's shoulders. Really? I was not aware my reputation was known here in Sigil.
How humble you are.
And you see him smirk a little at that. A little side smile. Now, what exactly are you after? He is addressing you for being so generous. Calling him humble. Not from Humblewood, just humble.
What are you searching for?
Take a minute, take a minute.
Let me.
Quick.
Uh,
That's not suspicious at all.
I'm just trying to see a spell like.
Uh,
Hmm. Was that no? I don't know my spell really well. Sorry, so
Okay.
it won't help, right?
No.
No, not this one. No, not this one.
just pull one. Go for it.
Just
I
fine.
haven't got all day. Come along.
What am I searching for? I have no idea.
Just make it up.
Okay. Well, as you can see, my lord, our lord, sent us here. The morning lord,
What does he want?
and he told us that there was something extremely. I don't know. I am so on the spot. I have no idea.
Do you wish to control or kill?
Control would be better than killing. It goes against what we do.
Very well, if you lack the conviction. Well, I'll see what I can do. Oh, Dana dear, if next time you could bring slightly less fresh ingredients. And Ebrik, you turn around, and Dana is backing away. That's what that 28 stealth roll was.
Oh my god.
Dana is backing away down the hall, just retreating back down the stairs, and she bows her head and she's like, I'm sorry, Caleb. I will try to bring you something more agreeable next time. Oh, thank you for the host. You're about to see a bit of a battle. And Dana's like, and next time, maybe Arafel will come himself, and we can cook him up good and proper. And she whooshes her cloak up above her face, and Naruto runs down the stairs. Whoosh.
Of course, betrayed at the last.
And as you turn around, you see the tiefling kind of stretching and cracking his neck, and his form is kind of like misshapen, and his shoulder comes up and pops up, and the head swells, and two bulbous eyes come out of the side of his face, and the skin goes from a purple to a dark black, and instead of a tiefling, you are confronted with Chris's own choice.
Ah, it's beautiful.
A death slad as the spines replace the hair, much like my own, actually. This, but consider it down the back.
Yeah.
It was meant to be the whole time.
Yeah.
Did you not
Perfect.
get the hints I was dropping?
Foreshadowing.
And you see, foreshadow. And you see this death slad, its long tongue, and it comes stalking across. And I need some initiative, please.
Okay. Oh, we just realized that Sylvie,
Sorry.
she has to leave.
I have to go work, actually.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. This would be like, I'm having so much fun. If we could continue this, like right
Glad-
from here, this would be awesome. If you have some time someday,
Okay.
amazing. 'Cause I'm having
Okay.
so much fun.
Right. In that case.
Sorry, it's just like I didn't see the time and.
Not at all. In that case. Dramatic cliffhanger ending.
Yes! Woo! Thank
Okay.
you so much. So
So-
we have to bail so quick, like so abruptly. But
Not at all. Same time next week.
yeah.
Yeah, perfect
If this works,
timing,
right?
actually.
And we'll just do this combat, and it will finish up with that.
Awesome.
Sorry, Desiree Potato. Fantastic name. Thank you for hosting. But right as we're about to drop out, if you have time, round about, let's see, 6 hours from now, I do not know which time zone you are in, from 10:30 Japanese time in the evening. So that'll be 8:30 a.m. Eastern time in the US, wherever you find yourselves. We are going to be streaming Curse of Strahd.
Yeah.
The party have met Esmeralda, who is being played by one of my Eberron players. So you can't see the Eberron game, Chris, but you can see one of the
cool.
players.
Oh,
The lovely
awesome.
Marin over in Vietnam is joining us to play Esmeralda as they are at the Wizard's Tower on Lake Baratok. So please come and see that. Thank you. Give us a follow, everyone that's come flying by, if you want to see what's going on later. This was a very impromptu, randomly rolled
Thanks a lot.
thing.
Yeah, thanks for suggesting.
Yep. So we have a fantastic time at work, and I hope you have a lovely day. Hopefully, we can see you this evening, ce soir, if you have the chance.
Yeah.
And yes, that was a lot of fun. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks
Just
a lot.
quickly before we round up, the randomly rolled thing that I had. Okay, the party must destroy isolated ruins. Not very isolated, but you never know. It might involve shapeshifters. There is a rival local who betrays the party partway through. They are the same religion as a character.
Oh.
The characters start in a chase scene, and
Uh-huh.
early on, an early on ally turns out to be an enemy.
Ah,
Now,
check. Well done.
everyone, check us out next week for the thrilling conclusion of this adventure. As the ending of this randomly rolled thing, at the end, there is a romantic ending.
Oh.
yeah.
You'll always have Paris.
Okay.
All right.
Now,
Thank you.
will that be in celebration or a final parting words to a dying friend?
Oh, yeah.
Do come and find out next time.
All right.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
Thanks
That was
a lot.
wonderful. It's lovely to play together finally. And
Yeah.
let's do this again.
Have a good one. Good luck with Curse of Strahd. I'll probably check it out.
Please do. Yeah, good to see you. Thank you, everyone. Take care.
Bye.
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 How do you?